Imagine an entire company suffocating under the weight of its own physical infrastructure. For years, the daily operations here took place on dimly lit floors, packed tightly with aging, bulky desktop terminals and endless rows of metal filing cabinets. Employees relied entirely on slow, localized desktop drives and physical disk storage. When every piece of data lives on a single stationary machine, processing a simple customer request requires navigating a severe operational bottleneck. If the marketing team needed to share a massive project file with accounting, they could not simply send a secure link. They had to load that data onto physical media and literally walk it across the building, making collaboration across departments incredibly tedious and inefficient. This timeline chart compares that physical workflow's time cost against a standard operational baseline. A normal digital transaction takes just minutes, while this physical paper and disk process stretched out a single transaction for hours, creating a massive drag on client interactions. Outdated physical hardware creates a hard ceiling for organizational speed. No matter how efficiently the employees attempt to work, they can never move data faster than their physical environment allows, restricting the company's ability to survive in a fast-paced market. Remaining competitive required management to abandon this physical infrastructure entirely. They authorized the IT department to execute a complete digital overhaul. The engineering and IT teams formulated a strategy to bypass those physical limits. They decided to rip out the outdated local systems and overhaul the company's entire network layer. This network topology diagram illustrates the installation of advanced cloud-based software connecting all isolated workstations to a high-speed unified cloud hub. With the network established, massive project files could finally be migrated away from vulnerable local drives and pulled directly into the central cloud. Utilizing these remote servers guaranteed that years of sensitive company data were safely stored off-site. This completely removed the risk of a single crashed desktop wiping out an entire project, massively increasing organization-wide security. By successfully transitioning to the cloud, the company's primary operating constraint shifted from the square footage of their filing rooms to the bandwidth of their network capacity. This high-speed, secure network immediately smoothed out frontline daily operations. Staff no longer had to wait for files to copy or dig through metal cabinets to locate client information. This bar chart demonstrates the most drastic performance metric resulting from the upgrade. Customer transaction times plummeted from hours down to mere seconds. Because of this processing speed and a highly user-friendly software interface, the new system gained immediate popularity across the organization. These efficiency gains freed up management to replace the remaining physical hardware constraints. They swapped out the aging desktop monitors for sleek new devices featuring sharp image displays. At this point, the hardware and software layers were fully optimized. On paper, the operational crisis was completely solved. Yet a hidden vulnerability remained within this newly optimized environment. There was a severe mismatch between the advanced software and the employees' baseline technical understanding. Transitioning to a digital platform requires a distinctly different set of operational skills than sorting physical files. Clicking through cloud directories and managing remote server permissions requires a level of technical fluency that the staff had simply never needed before. To ensure a smooth rollout and prevent a massive system failure, the IT department had to pivot from upgrading machines to directly addressing the human user base. They organized comprehensive training sessions designed to help every employee build the precise digital skills needed to do their jobs effectively in the new environment. This pyramid model illustrates the system stack: hardware at the bottom, software in the middle, and human users at the top. The structure relies on the bottom layers. With training, the human tier aligns with the software, integrating the stack. True digital transformation is impossible without human upskilling. You can build the fastest networks and install the sleekest hardware, but ultimately, high-speed systems require high-skill users to realize their actual value.